In the heart of Central Europe, Hungary unfolds like a tapestry of history and culture, where ancient traditions meet the pulse of modern life. As you arrive in Budapest, step off the train and feel the rhythm of Danube whispers echoing through boulevards and hidden cobblestone lanes at dawn light. The journey begins with the gentle hum of early morning trams and buses that carry locals and travelers alike through broad avenues lined with chestnut trees, their leaves shimmering in the rising sun. The aroma of fresh pastries and coffee beckons you to explore cafes that cradle stories of centuries. Stepping onto the chain bridge, you witness the soaring spires of Matthias Church, and across the river, the Parliament building stands like a beacon of Gothic grandeur. Its illuminated facade reflects in the water while church bells mark the passage of time and invite you to wander through hidden alleyways. Beyond the capital, the train glides across the great Hungarian plain where endless fields of golden wheat sway beneath vast skies and horses graze quietly near old farmsteads. It is a pastoral world where time moves slower and the horizon stretches with promises of quaint villages and warm welcomes. In Debrecen, a city known for its spirited cultural festivals and historic great church rising proudly against the skyline, mark its bustle with laughter and music. The scent of paprika-infused dishes mingles with the laughter of families sharing hearty stews under the shade of plane trees in lively squares. Traveling southward, you reach Szeged where the bright sunshine seems to paint every facade with joy. The famed paprika soup warms both body and spirit, served by gracious hosts who speak with pride about their university town and open-air theatre that draws artists from distant lands endlessly. Further east, the Tokaj wine region greets you with rolling vineyards kissed by gentle breezes under soft light. The ancient art of winemaking pulses in every cellar, and the sweet nectar of Asu wine tells stories of generations who coaxed grapes into liquid gold beneath weathered beams quietly. At Lake Balaton, Central Europe's largest lake, families and sailors alike find respite from summer heat. Boats drift lazily along shimmering waters while the scent of grilled fish lingers near lakeside taverns that hum with laughter and the clinking of glasses raised to toast another sunset fading into violet dusk. The village of Holoko feels like a step back in time with its terracotta roofs and tiny lanes where artisans craft pottery and weave cloth on ancient looms. Villagers greet you with smiles and tales of folklore passed down at kitchen tables over steaming cups of herbal tea. In countryside meadows where wildflowers sway and bees hum their busy tunes, local shepherds guide flocks of sheep across gentle hills. They invite you to taste fresh cheese and drink cool spring water while stories of ancestral heritage flow around fire pits lit beneath star-strewn skies that promise dreams of wonder. Through winding roads that thread forests of oak and beech, you encounter hidden spas where mineral waters bubble with healing promise. Laughter dances on the breeze as visitors from distant lands mingle with locals who share tales of resilience and joy that echo through whispering groves deep into morning. Jaws Baroque streets invite you to stroll beneath pastel facades where cafes overflow with music and the clatter of conversation. As the sun dips toward the Danube's edge, the scent of roasted chestnuts and fresh bread drifts through the crisp air while musicians tune strings for an impromptu serenade. In Pécs, the mosaic of cultures unfolds with Ottoman mosques and Christian basilicas standing side by side. Fragrant markets overflow with spices, olives, and sweet pastries that the friendly shopkeepers offer with warm laughter and stories of their families who tilled vineyards in distant hillsides under amber evening skies. Further west in Sopron, ancient walls cradle stories of Roman soldiers and medieval merchants beneath skies streaked with pink and gold. Vineyards slope gently to meet cool breezes that whisper secrets to every cluster of grapes destined for barrels in cozy cellars as twilight paints hills with glowing fire. The gentle rhythm of bicycles on cobblestones marks your passage through Székesfehérvár where history seeps from every carved stone. Locals sip honeyed wine beneath striped awnings while children chase butterflies across sunlit squares that embrace the laughter of summer in a timeless dance with the breeze under fading light. Out on the Puszta, wind whispers secrets through tall grass where herds of iconic grey cattle wander. The nine-arch bridge stands sentinel, its stones worn smooth by centuries of passing hooves, while shepherds in traditional garb sing ancient refrains into the wide-open sky bathed in golden light. In Miskolc, the echoes of history greet you at every turn where castle ruins perch atop hillsides and modern cafes hum with conversation. Nearby, the cave baths of Miskolctopolka lure you into warm crystalline waters that soothe weary muscles and spark laughter among new friends beneath glimmering afternoon skies. From valleys of vineyards to bustling ports on the Danube, the pulse of Hungarian life resonates through every town. Music drifts from open windows and bakers slide fresh loaves onto oak boards while laughter and song spill onto streets framed by pastel buildings and ornate balconies under crimson skies. In the heart of winter, the thermal baths of Heavies and Harkany bubble with soothing warmth where steam rises against frosted pines. Laughter dances above the water as strangers become companions swapping travel tales beneath billowing clouds that lazily drift toward distant snow-capped peaks beneath the pale winter moon. As spring unfurls across rolling hills and blossom-scented breezes brush your cheeks, you find festivals alive with dancing, the clatter of traditional shoes on ancient stone, wine flowing freely beneath flags that ripple in the gentle wind, and laughter rising like song into the bright new light without end. In small hamlets where villagers gather for markets and music, you taste paprika-spiced sausages and flaky pastries while elders in embroidered vests nod with wisdom and welcoming warmth. The years of tradition swirl in every handshake and every smile, binding past and present in heartfelt harmony without pause. When twilight falls upon the vineyards near Villany, the air shimmers with the promise of deep red wines and conversations that stretch late into the balmy night. The gentle flicker of candlelight casts welcoming shadows on faces alight with stories and dreams of tomorrow beneath the whispering southern sky. The rhythmic clop of horse hooves on dusty paths in the Hortobogy evokes ancient echoes where herdsmen in traditional attire guide their charges across plains that shimmer under midday sun. You pause to breathe the scent of earth and grass mingled with history in the warm embrace of time. The gentle chime of church bells in Eger beckons you to explore a medieval castle perched high above terracotta rooftops. Vineyards ripple like green waves upon distant hills that whisper tales of warriors and vintners who shaped the soul of this ancient region beneath skies brushed with rose light. In towns perched along the Danube bend, the silhouette of Visegrad's castle greets you before dawn while fishermen set nets. The faintest glow of sunrise paints ripples of gold on the water as birds wheel overhead in choreographed arcs of freedom, while echoes of forgotten songs reach wandering souls. In the warmth of summer evenings, the cobblestone lanes of Kexkmet showcase ornate architecture awash in amber light. Music drifts from open doorways, and neighbors greet each other with laughter that rises and mingles with the scent of summer blossoms on gentle breezes under stars that whisper soft dreams. As the season shifts and autumn leaves paint forests gold and crimson, you wander through wine cellars echoing with laughter and clinking glasses while tasting robust reds that warm your heart and deepen your appreciation for the land and its generous, welcoming people beneath skies brushed with fading amber glow. At journey's end, you stand atop rolling hills and gaze across fields kissed by every season, feeling the pulse of Hungary in your veins. Its people and landscapes are forever etched upon your soul as day melts into night and the last light whispers of tomorrow's promise beneath a canopy of stars. Thanks for traveling with us, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Thanks a lot for watching. Your support means everything. Bye.